right, y'all. It's your boy Trey.
I see an icon, a showstopper, but they not gonna believe me cause I'm just a junior. So I tell them find a wife and a daughter.
Okay, y'all. As I was reacting to the Marshall Mathers LP, the whole time I'm listening to this, I'm just like, is the Slim Shady LP really better than the Marshall Mathers LP? Like, all together as an album? What do y'all think? But we're gonna hop into this because I'm excited to talk about this. So starting off with the Slim Shady LP, this is Eminem's debut album, 1998. 1999 it came out. You got tracks on here called like My Name Is, 97 Bonnie and Clyde, Role Model, Rock Bottom, bro, I'm Shady. Like, you got so many memorable tracks on here from M. And just this whole album is sequenced so well. Like, just the skits go with it. Like, it is such a story. It's Eminem talking about coming up, what it was like for him coming up, all this, like, just, and the craziest part was all of this is just a dark fantasy for M. Like, it's so crazy to think about. Like, just the whole Slim Shady LP is just a dark fantasy by Eminem, and it's crazy to see. You got features on there from Dr. Dre, Royce da 5'9", and you got low-key, that's about it. Only those two. Yeah. Only those two. But just this album altogether, top to bottom, I feel it's better than the Marshall Mathers LP. Let me tell you why. The Marshall Mathers LP is it's really good. I'm not even saying it's a bad album.
This is another public service announcement.
They're both really good albums. I just feel like the Slim Shady LP was more of a story than the Marshall Mathers LP. And I feel like, for me, it's more exciting to hear a rapper's first project and them rapping about what it's like for them coming up, like things that they went through in life. But for M, most of this stuff low-key didn't even happen. And that's what's so crazy. When I was reacting to the Marshall Mathers LP, I'm like, Eminem literally is such a big rapper because he wasn't scared to get canceled. He didn't care what anybody thought. He just put together what was all in his mind into albums. And that is with the first two. And that is so crazy to think about. But of course, on the Marshall Mathers LP, you have stuff like Stan. You have, well, my favorite song off of there was, it wasn't even Stan, it was Drug Ballad. I believe that's the best song on there. M's flow on there was phenomenal. I mean, of course, you got the real Slim Shady, The Way I Am, Kill You. But, I mean, those are standout tracks. But is this really front to back as good as the Slim Shady LP? No. Even I could say the production on the Slim Shady LP is better. You have a lot of beats from Dr. Dre, of course. I'm sure you have a couple on the Marshall Mathers LP, but just M, you can see how hungry he was on the Slim Shady LP and just how creative he was on there altogether. Like, I feel like on the Marshall Mathers LP, it lacks a little creativity. It low-key is just if you really think about it, a part 2 of the Slim Shady LP, which is so crazy to think about. Like, and it's also supposed to be a different persona for M, Marshall Mathers, you know? So that's why I'm also excited to listen to the Eminem show for the first time, because that'll be Eminem. Like, it's so crazy to think about. But let me know what y'all think about this down below. Which is better, the Slim Shady LP or the Marshall Mathers LP? Both are phenomenal. Both are really great albums. Because when I had this thought today, whenever I was driving, I'm like, I'm gonna listen to the Slim Shady LP, and when I listen to it, I'm just like, yes, this one is phenomenal. Like, a track like Guilty Conscience with Dr. Dre, just so creative and just so crazy, and just, bro, he just says the most outlandish things ever. It's just crazy. But yeah, let me know y'all favorite tracks off both albums. Remember, I'm not saying one is bad or one is greater than the other. You know, they both are great albums. But I do feel like the Slim Shady LP stands out more than a Marshall Mathers LP. Let me know what y'all think down below. See y'all next video.